Sales is tough. Hiring competent salespeople is tough, and there are no easy answers. Actually, it is going to get worse, and find out why in today's show. Welcome back to year 6 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My latest book is called Stop Wasting Money on Training, and the Japanese translation is Training de Okane o Muru ni suru wa yamemashou. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minatoku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 284, Failing Salespeople. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Are you failing in sales yourself, or do you have sales staff reporting to you who are not making their numbers? Sales is a brutal, metrics-based activity where there are no hiding places, or at least none that can be sustained. Eventually, the numbers show if you are making it or you are not. What happens then? In the West, the usual next step is you are fired and a replacement is found. Japan is a bit different. The social and legal bias is against firing people for poor performance. In the case of large companies, the management is expected to move that failing salesperson into another job where they can do better. Smaller companies don't have that same pressure because the courts know that survival can be impaired by an underperformer. The herd must unite together to survive, even if it means releasing one of their number. Nevertheless, internally, the other members of the team expect that the failing salesperson be given some sort of vague chance to right their ship of sales. They don't like seeing heads lopped off because they always feel that, but for the grace of God, there go I. Whether it is you who are failing or one of your staff, what should you do? The issue usually lies in the work style of that person. What they're doing today is the product of what they have been doing for a long time. And so they expect that to work. The issue often arises that when you shift companies or even industries, what worked before is no longer working. As human beings, we are sometimes so programmed to keep repeating what we know and what we think will work that we become blind to reality. In smaller companies and in geishke, foreign multinationals, the whole age and stage hierarchy gets mixed up as well. Suddenly you find your boss is younger than you, or a woman, or both. For older men, this requires a level of flexibility that they have never had to find in their previous work life. If the old dogs can't learn some new tricks, the geishke bosses will be quick to disappear them. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close? No sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is a product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Sales is tough and requires constant reinvention. We have to develop higher levels of self-awareness and understand that what we think is correct may not fit this situation and therefore need to find a new truth that works for us. Smaller companies don't have other spots to move failing salespeople around to, so usually it is one last chance or imminent departure. In the current market, where it is very hard to hire salespeople, especially English-speaking salespeople, there is a degree of patience required on the boss's part. Even if this person is not performing well enough, they are knowledgeable about the products and the clients, and so have a base from which to improve. The simple solution is just to fire them. However, once the sales problem child has been fired, we have the difficulty of finding a replacement at all, or finding one who is actually better than the last. In a tight market, you tend to take what you can get and hope you can train them to be better. This is great in theory and totally logical. Do you actually have the means of doing that though? Who will train them? What amount of onboard training will they get? In small firms, everything is super lean. So the training component tends to be Spartan. If there are age and gender issues confronting them, then the salesperson has to realize they have to suck it up and get used to this brave new world of work, which is not how it was back in the day of their long departed youth. So what? They either have to learn how to fit in or they'll be out on their ear. From the boss's side, at least, giving people a chance to come back from the precipice fits in well with their social values in Japan, and the rest of the team will prefer that to casting them out into oblivion. The retention of your other performing team members is a key job of the boss in this era of multiple jobs for everyone looking for work in Japan. People observe how you handle poor performance very minutely and forensically. No easy answers anymore to the poor performance conundrum in Japan. The bad news is that this isn't going to ever improve. So we all have to navigate our way around these issues in more creative ways than before. The failing salesperson has to reinvent themselves, and we bosses have to do the same. The market punishes those who are not able to move with the times and find the flexibility needed to thrive and survive. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcast, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Every Saturday we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. Episode number 285, we're talking about Japan Inc. So, yoroshiku, onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We're here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.